What's up guys, Sean Lentz here at Lentz Strength. Alright, so today we're going to switch up gears here a little bit and talk about athletic performance. How to become more explosive, how to jump over the moon. Okay, maybe not that explosive. This topic here though guys, it is near and dear to my heart. It's my favorite thing to talk about when it comes to the overall fitness game and training. Love to talk about, you know, the general stuff, how to lose weight, how to get bigger, gain strength, nutrition, all that stuff. But my favorite thing to do is to learn about how to become more athletic, how to become more explosive, apply that stuff to my training, and then help others apply it to their training. So as you can tell, a little giddy here, bear with me. Let's get into this today. So, developing explosiveness. What it really boils down to is two different factors. We're going to pretty much simplify what goes into becoming more explosive today. So, first factor, the overall amount of force that you can generate. And basically what that means is your overall strength. The stronger you are, the more potential you have to display power. So, number one thing we want to improve is our overall strength. What strength is essentially is how much force you can generate regardless of time. So think about when you're doing like a max squat or a max bench, your 1 rep max. Now you're lifting a ton of weight, you have to put a ton of force in that bar to get that thing moving, but it's not going fast. You know, you might be grinding that thing up, and that's what essentially strength is. It's how much force you can generate regardless of time. It might take a while, but you're still generating a lot of force to be able to make that weight move. So that's the first thing we need to work on. Increasing strength. Strength is the kind of the backbone, your potential to being explosive. So there's a lot of guys out there that might be really strong, but are not explosive, not able to display that strength that they have. And that's what this number 2 component comes in here, is we got to work on our rate of force development. What that means is being able to display our strength very quickly, displaying force in a short amount of time. So think of a vertical jump. When you're doing a vertical jump, that force you put in the ground, it happens in an instant. You know, you can't jump slow. You can't come off the ground slow. You have to develop force quickly to make that happen. So that is the second component, is learning to develop force in an instant. What kind of stuff helps you do that? Well, you know, stuff like jumping, medicine ball training, Olympic lifts, doing lifts with about 50% of your max. It's called dynamic effort method, popularized by Westside Barbell. So let's say you got your squat, take 50%, do 2 to 3 reps explosively. It's another way. Essentially, to develop rate of force development, you need to work on quick movements, developing explosive power in an instant. So these are the 2 elements that go into how explosive you are. Number 1, strength, and number 2, rate of force development, or in other words, how quickly you can apply that strength. So let's get into some actual examples here of how improving either strength or rate of force development will make you more explosive. Alright, so I'm going to bring in a guest here. Let's bring in little Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith, he just started training. He can squat about 200 pounds, not that much. Don't make fun of him though. And let's say that he can utilize about 50% of that strength in a short period of time. So he squats 200 pounds. In his vertical jump though, he's not going to be able to display that whole strength, because remember, a vertical jump is only a fraction of the time that you are doing when you squat. So you're not going to be able to display that full strength that you can do in a squat, in a vertical jump. So let's say he can use 50% of that strength, of his max strength, of that, how much he can lift in a squat in a short amount of time doing the vertical jump. So little math here, 50%, 200 pounds, comes out to be 100 pounds. So let's say little Jimmy Smith here, he starts to eat his Wheaties, he starts lifting a lot harder, and he gets his squat up to 400 pounds. Now we take 50% of that 400, and we got 200 pounds of force that he's putting into the ground when he's doing a vertical jump. So what does that equate to? Well, essentially that means he's going to be able to jump a lot higher. Now he wasn't able to display his strength any quicker than he did before, but he got his overall base of strength up, his potential increased. More force you can generate, more force you can potentially generate quickly. So that's how getting stronger can help you become more explosive. Now let's look at rate of force development, how this can help you be more explosive. Now let's say we got little Timmy here. He's a little stronger than Jimmy Smith. He can squat 300 pounds. But he's not as good at displaying his strength quickly. So let's say he only can utilize 30% of his max strength. So 30%, 300, little math exchange here, and we got 90 pounds of force that he puts in the ground when he's doing a vertical jump. And let's say that now he works on his rate of force development, since that is his weakness. And he takes that 30% up to 60%. He's able to generate more force quickly, and that would equate to 180 pounds. So 90 pounds of force in the ground to 180 pounds of force into the ground. Once again, going to be able to jump a lot higher, just improving it differently by being able to generate force quicker, being able to utilize more of his strength quickly. So those are kind of two examples right there. You can improve your explosiveness by increasing your strength, or by displaying that strength more quickly. So obviously, you want to be working on both of these. That's going to give you your best results, not just working on one or the other. Some people focus more on one or the other. Really, what you want to do first is at least get that base of strength up. And then at the same time, though, you can be working on that explosiveness. That's going to yield you the best results. So there it is, guys. In a nutshell, that is how you become more explosive. All right, so let's say you want to become more explosive in a specific movement. So let's say the vertical jump, for instance, since we already using that as an example. Over what I was just talking to you guys about now, let's dig into how specifically we would get stronger and develop our rate of force development for a vertical jump. Well, all right, so first off, when we're vertical jumping, what are the muscles involved in that movement? Well, the majority of our power is coming from our glutes, yes, our butts, our quads, and our hamstrings. That's where the majority of our force is getting developed from. Now, some calf and some upper body as well, but that's where the majority of the force is coming from, that hip, quad, hamstring area. So, for the strength component of this, we got to look at, well, what is a strength movement that develops those muscles involved in a vertical jump? Well, we were already talking about that movement here. The squat does an amazing job at developing all of those muscles in a vertical jump. So getting stronger at the squat, that's probably the best exercise you can use specifically to get stronger for the vertical jump. Now, on the rate of force development side, learning to display that strength quickly, what could we do? Well, we could do really any sort of explosive exercise where you're generating force quickly in your legs, and those muscles is going to help you be able to generate force quicker in the vertical jump. But my advice would be just to do the vertical jump itself, because not only are you learning to develop that force quickly, it's also more specific to the movement itself. All these movements we're doing, there's a skill component involved. We become more efficient at doing those movements the more we do it. So in this case, I think specificity, man, I don't even know how to say it. You guys know what I'm talking about. That helps a little bit more because you're training the exact movement itself. So, summarize here. You're trying to improve your vertical jump. That's the explosive movement you want to do. Practice doing vertical jumps. Get stronger in the squat. Bam. If you'd like to, though, more overall, just develop your athleticism and explosiveness, you can switch it up. You want to get stronger overall in your body. So, squats, bench press, deadlifts. Overall, you want to develop strength. And then, as well as that, you would probably want to switch up the different explosive movements you're doing to develop your rate of force development. So that's when you can do all kinds of jumps. You can do plyometrics, Olympic lifts. You can do the strength training with 50% of your max. You can basically mix it up and do whatever to help you develop your rate of force development and to increase your overall athleticism and power. Well, that's it, I think, for today, guys. I hope I shed some light here on this. There are some more things that go into it, but basically when you break it down into the most simplest aspects, that is what it takes to become more explosive. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you liked the video, please like the video, and I will catch you guys next time.